We checked in with law enforcement around the region and with businesses who say they've already been hit hard by the coronavirus crisis, and now this is just another costly problem.
Towards the bottom of your screen, you can see two people peering through a window, followed by the sound of glass breaking, then a blurry figure pedaling away.
So it's just kind of frustrating. We have so many things that are going on, that laying off employees and trying to do our best by the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff, and to have some person come and just, I don't know, assault us is just kind of a big bummer.
Steve Donahue owns Recycled Cycles in Seattle, an essential business ready to make bike repairs and sales, but business has slowed down so much he's had to lay off half of his staff. Now this break-in is just another burden and a familiar frustration in recent weeks. At this Shell station in the Magnolia neighborhood, someone pried open a vending machine. At Compass Housing Alliance in Seattle, thieves loaded up a cart full of donated food and hygiene products meant for homeless and low-income people. And at Sheer Magic and Federal Way, hair product and styling tools stolen. As these places tally up their losses, law enforcement has numbers too. Back on April 2nd, the Seattle Police Blotter said over the last week they had received nearly twice as many reports of burglaries at businesses compared to the same period in 2019. When Tacoma police compare the last 4 weeks to the same time period last year, they report residential burglaries are up 6.5%, but non-residential burglaries are down more than 26%. And Snohomish County Sheriff's Office had 22 burglaries in March. The agency says that's on par with previous years. Back at this bike shop.
So we're doing about, 20% of what we would normally do on a beautiful spring day like this.
A vulnerable time has businesses spreading the warning to others to be extra vigilant.
Seattle police say they've been actively working burglary investigations, and they've also been sharing security and safety information with the business community. In Seattle, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.